Paul Leonard Newman, born on January 26, 1925 in Shaker Heights, Ohio, came from a middle-class background with Jewish and Catholic heritage. From a young age, he developed a passion for performing, participating in school plays that nurtured his growing interest in the arts. After completing high school, Newman's life took a significant turn when he served as a radio operator and turret gunner in the U.S. Navy during World War II. This experience profoundly shaped his character, instilling a sense of discipline and responsibility that would carry through his career. After the war, Newman pursued higher education, enrolling in Kenyon College before training at Yale University and the Actor Studio in New York. It was here that he honed his craft, learning from some of the most renowned mentors in the acting world, setting the stage for a remarkable career. Rising star in Hollywood, breakthrough roles. Newman's breakthrough into Hollywood came in the 1950s, where his talent and charisma quickly earned him recognition. His role as Rocky Graziano in Somebody Up There Likes Me, 1956, marked the beginning of his rise to fame, showcasing his natural intensity and raw talent. However, it was his portrayal of Brick and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958, opposite Elizabeth Taylor, that truly catapulted him to stardom. This role cemented his place in the Hollywood elite, and his career flourished throughout the 1960s and 1970s. He became synonymous with the anti-hero archetype, portraying flawed yet magnetic characters. Iconic films like The Hustler, 1961, HUD, 1963, Cool Hand Luke, 1967, and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, solidified his reputation as one of the greatest actors of his generation, admired for both his talent and his charming yet enigmatic persona. A Hollywood legend, continuing success. By the 1980s and 1990s, Paul Newman was firmly established as a Hollywood legend. His performances continued to receive critical acclaim, and his presence on the screen was undeniable. In The Verdict, 1982, Newman demonstrated his dramatic range, playing a down-and-out lawyer who gets a second chance at redemption. The role showcased his deep emotional understanding and the maturity he brought to his craft. In 1986, Newman won his first Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Edward Fast Eddie Felson in The Color of Money, 1986, a sequel to The Hustler. His portrayal of Fast Eddie, a pool hustler trying to make a comeback, was a masterclass in nuanced acting and earned him widespread acclaim. His ability to adapt to new roles and remain relevant through decades of changing cinematic trends was a testament to his extraordinary talent. Humanitarian efforts. Newman's legacy. Beyond acting. In addition to his acting career, Paul Newman dedicated much of his life to philanthropic causes. In 1982, he co-founded Newman's Own, a food company that donated all of its profits to charity. What started as a small salad dressing business grew into a global brand, eventually contributing over $600 million to charitable organizations around the world. Newman was deeply committed to giving back, and this became a significant part of his legacy. In 1988, he founded the Hole in the Wall Gang Camp, a summer camp for children with serious illnesses. This camp provided a place for children to experience joy and create lasting memories, offering a sense of community and support. Newman's commitment to making the world a better place was as strong as his passion for acting and racing, and it was a vital part of his lasting impact on society. A transformative role, The Color of Money. In 1986, Paul Newman reprised his role as Edward Fast Eddie Felson in The Color of Money, a film directed by Martin Scorsese. This performance marked a significant milestone in his career as it allowed him to revisit a character he first portrayed in The Hustler, 1961. His return to the role was highly anticipated, and Newman brought a profound sense of wisdom and reflection to the character, who had matured from a brash young hustler to a more contemplative and experienced man. Critics and audiences praised his performance for its depth and authenticity, noting how Newman brought both a sense of gravitas and subtle charm to Fast Eddie. The film, which also starred Tom Cruise, received critical acclaim, and Newman's performance earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor. The film was a significant moment in 1980s cinema, and Newman's portrayal of Fast Eddie remains one of his most celebrated roles. Nobody's Fool, 1994, a masterful performance. In 1994, Paul Newman delivered another career-defining performance in the film Nobody's Fool. In this comedy drama, he played Donald J. Sully Sullivan, a gruff but deeply humane man living in a small New York town. The role allowed Newman to explore a more understated, character-driven approach, showcasing his ability to blend humor with emotional depth. Critics hailed his performance as one of his best, with many considering it one of the greatest of the year. His portrayal of Sully was marked by a quiet intensity, capturing the complexities of a man who had lived through both joy and hardship. Newman's ability to infuse the character with vulnerability and warmth made the film an unforgettable exploration of aging, regret, and personal growth. Nobody's Fool demonstrated Newman's enduring talent, proving that he could captivate audiences even late into his career. Early marriages, personal struggles, and family life. Paul Newman's personal life, particularly his marriages, played a significant role in shaping the man he became. His first marriage was to Jackie White in 1949, shortly after he returned from serving in World War II. The couple had 3 children together: Scott, Susan, and Stephanie. Although their marriage ended in divorce in 1958, Newman's relationship with his children had a lasting impact on his personal life and his commitment to family. Later that year, Newman married actress Joanne Woodward, and their relationship became one of Hollywood's most enduring love stories. Their marriage, which lasted an extraordinary 50 years, was characterized by mutual respect, love, and shared values. The couple had 3 daughters together, and their bond remained strong despite the pressures of fame. Newman often spoke fondly of Woodward, praising her for the stability she brought to his life. Their relationship was a model of loyalty and love in an industry known for fleeting marriages. The love of his life, Joanne Woodward. Paul Newman's relationship with Joanne Woodward stood out as one of the most cherished and respected in Hollywood history. They met in the 1950s while working together in theater, and their chemistry was undeniable. By the time they married in 1958, their bond had already captured the public's imagination. Unlike many celebrity couples, Newman and Woodward's relationship remained strong over the decades, defying the pressures of fame. The couple supported each other's careers, with Woodward occasionally acting in films that Newman directed. They also worked together on philanthropic efforts, most notably through Newman's Own, the company they co-founded to support charitable causes. Newman often spoke of Woodward with deep affection, famously quipping, "Why go out for a hamburger when you have steak at home?" Their partnership lasted 50 years, and Newman's death in 2008 marked the end of one of Hollywood's most enduring love stories. A personal dislike. Richard Burton. One person Paul Newman was known to have a deep personal dislike for was fellow actor Richard Burton. Their rivalry went beyond professional competition, entering the realm of personal animosity. Newman reportedly found Burton's public persona, which often leaned towards self-dramatization, to be insufferable. While Newman admired talent and authenticity in his peers, he saw Burton's constant pursuit of attention as unappealing. The animosity between the 2 actors was exacerbated by Burton's tumultuous relationship with Elizabeth Taylor. Newman, who admired Taylor's talent and poise, felt that Burton's reckless behavior and chaotic presence in her life were both inappropriate and damaging. Newman's disdain for Burton was rooted in a deep sense of personal values and integrity, which led him to publicly criticize Burton's egocentric tendencies and disruptive influence on those around him. Final years, health struggles, and legacy. In 2008, Paul Newman was diagnosed with lung cancer, a diagnosis that shocked both his fans and peers. Known for his privacy, Newman had kept his health struggles largely under wraps, confiding in close friends like A.E. Hotchner about his condition. Newman had been a heavy smoker for decades, a habit he eventually quit in 1986, but the long-term effects of smoking caught up with him. Despite his illness, Newman continued to engage with his philanthropic efforts and professional endeavors, showing resilience even in the face of his personal battle. Tragically, Newman passed away on September 26, 2008, at the age of 83. His death marked the end of a remarkable life, but his legacy lives on through his groundbreaking performances, charitable contributions, and the impact he had on the lives of those who knew him. Paul Newman remains a cultural icon, admired not only for his artistic brilliance, but also for his humanity.